Okay, so this is the third video I'm providing for you that's giving you a little bit of an orientation to how this course works. Um, hopefully you've already done the orientation online. I'm going to maximize this a little bit. Already done the orientation online and the HOP assignment. And under the course orientation information, I described basically how the weekly modules are set up. I spent a little bit of detail in the previous video talking about how you interpret the overview and mission assignment for the week. Okay, and so I explained where the readings are and how you go about doing that and how you enter your field missions. I also explained that the forest recreation quiz is located in that module as well. I wanted to spend just a couple of minutes talking about how you are going to be interacting with each other. That's a very important part of this class, is to be able to professionally interact with each other. And I do that through a couple of things. Each week you will have 4 discussion board responses that you are responsible for. 2 are going to be for discussion thread 1, and 2 are going to be for discussion thread 2. And basically what you'll do is you'll open that up and notice that this one is due by Thursday the 6th. Okay, so what you'll do is you'll open it up and you'll see some questions. All right, where were you born? Why did you choose forest management? What's your favorite outdoor recreation? And what's the most amazing outdoor recreational experience you've had? All right, I give you a reminder that you have to, during that time period, sometime before Thursday, you need to go back into the session and respond to somebody else's response. Okay, so how does this work? Well, to respond to my question, you would click on add a new discussion topic. Okay, so you would click on that and then you would give it a little title, and then you could start typing in your answer to that question. You can load up pictures if you'd like. That would be fantastic. You can load up up to 3 pictures, so long as they're less than 10 megabytes in size, and you could just either click on files and navigate onto your computer, or you can open up your file manager and drag and drop the files into there as well. So that's how you go about answering my response. Let me cancel out of that. To answer somebody else's response, notice I have no replies to my discussion board question, but if you want to respond to me, you click on the discussion, okay, and then you'll see down towards the bottom of that you have a reply, and then that allows you to reply to me. Okay, great job, James. And then you hit, if you want to post a picture or something, you go ahead and post that to the forum. And make sure it posts. And then you'll see that I have a response. Okay, so there's my post, and then there's my response to that post. And if you back up, I'm going to keep backing out here. And you'll see that my discussion board question has 1 reply now. Okay, so I'm going to be looking at those over, and I'm just going to be writing down who's actually posted a new discussion topic that answers that particular thread, and then I'm also going to be making sure that you all have replied to somebody on that list there. Okay, the replies need to be, of course, thoughtfully written, showing respect for the other people, nothing goofy. All right, I mean, you can be funny, but let's not get immature. All right, and we want to be as professional as possible. So I want this to be fun. I want people to be able to start using these technologies. Okay, all right. So let me back out of there. I'm going to just go over here to this back to the module. if it allows me to. Here we go. And I'll scroll down to the other way that we're going to be in contact with each other. There's this thing that I'm calling the TKT, the Thirsty for Knowledge Thursdays. And you will be unlike the discussion board threads where you are required to respond 4 times 1 week. That's mandatory. The live session is only 1 time for the whole semester, okay, for the full 4 weeks. This is a live session. This puts you into a what we call a virtual classroom where I'm live, you're live, everybody in there can do a live chat, okay? So I would prefer if you had a headset with a microphone. If you don't, if you can't get that, you can at least come on in and you can type your questions. But every one of you during your career are going to be exposed to what's called webinars or to virtual classroom situations. I guarantee it. Foresters use this stuff all the time because we are spread out all over the place, and rather than driving for conferences and stuff like that, this has become a very, very common technique. So I want you to become familiar with how these sessions work. Okay, not going to be experts at it or anything like that, but at least so that you've cut your teeth on it at least one time before you've left good old Haywood. Okay, so it's basically a 30-minute session, and I'll probably spend most of that time just orienting you to how the webinar interface works. Okay, but basically what you would do is you would click on the week that you decide that you want to do it. These are held at 5 p.m. on Thursdays, and what you'll do is, let's say this Thursday you want to come on live. You click on the live session, and you'll see when the session turns on at 5 o'clock, this button will appear. You won't see that until the session turns on. And so then you would click Join Session. It may give you some questions about enabling Adobe Flash Player or those sorts of things. Just keep clicking. If it wants to run Flash, just allow it. Okay, and then eventually you'll see that you get loaded onto the live session. And once you get onto the session, I will walk you through how do you want to join the audio. Let's just go, if you have a microphone, that's great. And then, of course, if you click on that, it'll ask you if you want to allow it. So the next thing, it's going to ask me if I can hear. I sure can. My mic's working. So I click yes. Okay. And I probably will be recording these so that people who have questions and they email them to me, I can answer the questions live, and then they can come back and play back that and listen to it. So once you're on, you'll see you're listed here, and then you can type in messages down here. Okay. And that's if you don't have a mic, and that pops up. So you can ask me questions. You can, if you need to talk, I can turn on your mic for you. So really, this is designed primarily so that you can give me your questions regarding things such as, the field mission assignments or your research paper, or if you just want to get on and chat about forest recreation. Okay, so that's essentially how that works. I'm going to go ahead and shut that down, and you'll see once you get on, it's pretty simple to do. But I just want to get you all past that fear of getting onto one of these live sessions. They're a piece of cake once you get moving with them. So anyway, that's it for this video, and I've got a couple more, so make sure you tune in to those as well.